I have a strong message for all of us. It starts by saying, one love, one life, only love. Wake up, and it has exclamations. You cannot want someone in your life. You cannot say that, stop it. You cannot say you don't want someone in your life. You cannot say that you do not want certain people in your life, because that is just sending the universe a signal message that you wish certain people death. Because there is only one life. Be careful what you wish for. The universe is a serious thing. All your wishes really do come true. You all get what you ask for eventually. Love yourself. Work only on loving yourself. That is the only work you should emphasize on. We come here to change the world. We are powerful beyond. We are powerful beings. We have to tap inside of us to crack the truth within. Scientists search and do experiments on humans and have not found the answer to life, and won't ever find out. They won't ever find outside of their bodies. Like, they're looking on the wrong place. They're looking out of their bodies. They are afraid of the truth, which is why they do not sit and meditate. Some do, and some actually do, and they go on in life and create things because they have found and discovered our forces, our gifts, and powerful abilities. Love. So much. Oh, it says love so much and so hard in order for this life to change. It is, and it has been the longest task to achieve, but it is time to do it. We have so many wonderful things to do. There are so many worlds out there. There are so many galaxies, like levels on the games that you play on your phone. So look for yourself. We have been lost in lust. We have been lost in lust. Let's wake up from your slumber. So a message, I heard another message when I was writing this about, like, where does it say this? About work. Like, the only thing we come here for is to work on our experience, on reconnecting, on activating who we are. But we spend our whole lifetime working in actual jobs, and I know that is like a world thing, that you have to work in order to eat. But you know what? If we had all the answers to everything, if we actually all meditated and went within us and we knew everything about life, we wouldn't even have to use money. We would be okay just with what we have, all our tools, all of the things that we have in our interior, in all of our knowledge. Because if a human being can be a scientist, we can all be a scientist. If another human can be a teacher, we can all be teachers. If someone can be a parent, we can all be parents. We all have the same abilities. We just don't work on them. We just don't work on activating that area. We can do everything everybody else does. We don't even have to go to school to learn these things. Yeah, it helps us to practice and to remember what we already know. Nobody teaches us something that we don't already know, or else we wouldn't understand it. We know everything already. We have to go within us. And just know that I am only a messenger. I only say what I hear. And these messages are not only for you out there, they're also for me. Most and all of the messages that I receive also go directly to one part of my life that I'm going through, because everybody doesn't only have one issue to work on themselves. I have a lot of issues, and I admit it. And right now, what I'm focusing on, like literally right now, on self-love. And this is maybe why I received this message. because I've been working so hard on self-love. When you don't love yourself enough, or you don't know the meaning of or your worth of like self-love, and you have no discipline, and no, all of the things that your parents, your people that were in your life when you grew up, all of the things that they did kept hurting you only because you don't love yourself the way you want to be loved, and you're looking for that love in another person, and that person is never going to get the type of love that you want, because you can't even explain it in words what kind of love you need. You are the only one that can give yourself that type of love. That type of love, and only exists in you. Only in you. That's why nobody will ever please you. And the sooner we understand that, the better. Um, Nobody can satisfy our needs because they don't know our issues, our thoughts. They don't know anything. So we cannot expect so much of another person. And that's what I'm having also a hard time understanding. I mean, I understand it, but like processing, the thought of like, I want this person to be like that, but I can't make that person be like that. I can't. They have their own plan. They have their own agenda, and they have their own timing to when they're gonna wake up to their reality, and that's the hardest part, especially if you're married and you're having some issues. Uh, if you're awake to everything, and you go within, and you know so many things, and you try to explain to your partner, and your partner just says, like for example, my husband goes like, "Where do you get all those stuff?" What But he knows I meditate. So I told him when I began my journey, when I told him that I was gonna I was gonna find myself, and I was gonna start changing, and I wanted him to tell me and promise me that he was gonna be with me through thick and thin, and that he was going to be patient and understand and support me all the way. He said yes, and there has been some issues right there now, because he didn't know how hard this journey was gonna be, and I speak to him, and I'm planting my seeds on him, and he's growing, and I hope by, let's say, a few months from now, all those little seeds stop sprouting, for his own benefit, not for my own, not for me anymore, but for him. I know I'm healing my own things, and I know how hard it is, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna need his space too when he's sprouting his little seeds. So I encourage you guys to love each other. If we were all united, we start loving and focusing more on love, everything out there wouldn't be as it is. One thought can create an action. You have no idea. Everything you see on TV, everything you hear is because it went through your mind already once. Scenarios that you play in your mind, they play outside too, because that's how powerful we are. We need to think in peace and in love and live in that frequency. It's been so long, and our angels are telling us it's time for us to change. It's time for us to activate our hearts, and it's time for us to make a difference already, all together, all as one, and drop the old system and start a new life with more love, with more creation, with more peace in the whole earth, in the whole world. And very new things are coming, and very things that are very we are aware of, but we don't want to admit that they're real, and they're going to come into reality. They're going to start appearing. You're going to start seeing things and noticing different things in nature, in the skies, and we better be prepared. And that's where we come in, the people that have already been on the journey, that have already activated a bit. And there's so much levels to this, so nobody's ever 100% woke, you know. Maybe later, there's levels. There's this coming to earth is just an experience, It's just an experience, so let's see it that way and let's have the best experience in the world. I hope I wasn't too confusing. And I send you all love and light and our angels too, to keep being with us. And I thank all of our ascended masters up there. God, the Most High, thank you for the knowledge that you pour and keep pouring into us. And just always be grateful daily, grateful forever. Have a nice day. Love and light.